Okay, welcome everybody, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome in. There's a message in here for you. Whatever reason, if I crossed your timeline and you clicked on this message, there's definitely a message here for you. I'm doing it all signs. I'm going to start with Aries. So Aries, let's see what you have. General guidance for you guys at this time. Whenever you're viewing this reading, please give me messages for the Aries collective spirit. Tune me in. What's going on with the Aries collective? Let's have a look. Okay, I'm going to go for past, present, future. First card for past. Oh, there it is. Ten of Pentacles, Aries. This looks really good. Very solid foundation here, whatever's happening, and feeling really stable and secure. Ace of Wands. This is inspiration, an offer of some kind. Very exciting offer when it's Wands energy. It's your energy. Fire. Gorgeous. What's the near future for Aries? This one. King of Cups. This could be a water sign coming towards you. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So let's just get more information on the past energy there. What do we have to say about this Ten of Pentacles? Where are things going? Where do they come from with the Ten of Pentacles? For Aries, please. What do we need Aries? What does Aries need to know about the past? That Ten of Pentacles, please, Spirit. I'm feeling very part of the community as well, came through there. Let's see what's going on here. Ooh. Resting and the Ten of Swords. Okay, interesting. I'll just get your cards out first and then we'll interpret, alright? So Ace of Wands is the Eight of Cups. And this one wants to come forward. And card of celebration, Three of Cups. This looks really nice. This is your present. And King of Cups, please, Spirit. Give us two more cards on the King of Cups for Aries. Thank you. Two of Cups talks about a connection, can be business, platonic, or a love connection. Another one, there we go. And the Two of Wands, staying put or moving on. King of Wands at the back of the deck. Okay, Aries, let's briefly have a look here. So past, present, near future. There's something going on here. What can we say about this? So in the past, there's been, although you were feeling very much part of a community, there's been something here you've had to rest because things have been overwhelming is what I feel. And this Ten of Swords talks about that, like an ending of a cycle came about, but you also had this stability about you, so you were sensible enough to take the rest in the recent past, and you had a place that was comfortable, that you felt like you belonged, and that's exactly it. But something happened here where there was an end of a cycle. Maybe you had to stand up to somebody in the recent past in your group, and it really brought you all the way from feeling Ten of Pentacles to feeling this Ten of Swords, like you were betrayed perhaps by a member of your family or a member of your community. And yeah, it doesn't look good at all in the recent past. Things went from, you know, feeling really secure and stable to this very much anxiety, torn apart, stabbed in the back, betrayed. That's it, yeah. So Ace of Wands with the Eight of Cups and the Three of Cups, this is kind of, you know, two positive energies, and they're joined in the middle here by this kind of walking away from drama sort of thing. So it's like Ace of Wands, you had some inspired idea, like a gift from the universe really, and you, in your present energy, this is where you're at, and then you wanted to walk away from an emotional connection. Whatever this passion is, though, it was still here, and you did join up with you are joining up with your tribe here and celebrating. And then in the future, we've got King of Cups, Two of Cups, and the Two of Wands. So this talks about you coming into some kind of alignment, maybe to do with a connection here. One of them could be a King of Cups, or this could be you being emotionally, very stable and nurturing and loving, or it could be male or female, in your life that you were fostering a very close connection here with. And again, it can be platonic, it could be a lover, and it can be male or female, of course, but there's a choice here that you're going to be coming to, and it'll be regarding this connection. Do you want to stay where you are, or take this wand and move on to a drama kind of free world? Because it looks like what you thought was a stable world has actually been wearing you down, and it's taken you so much so from feeling that you can rest in this place to no, this place is too much of or this situation is too much for any one person to bear, which it really is, with 10 swords there. And then this decision here, right in the centre of your reading, telling me that you've chosen to walk away. This is in your present. And I have to say that this is an inspired idea, it looks like, and that this is the idea you're thinking, you're moving on, and you're actually having a celebration, maybe a going away party of some kind, and joining up with somebody. So you're going to create a connection, and it might be moving in together, because this person here is in Two of Wands, stay or go kind of a thing. Stay where you are in comfort zone, but it's not that comfortable anymore. And like celebrating that you've chosen your freedom, as well as coming through with that Eight of Cups, I have to say. And your choice looks like you're moving on, and it's going to be surrounding this love connection or whatever you have a connection to. And also this King of Wands here, this is a kind of you sitting in your power. And you've got this wand again, it's this very similar image, and this is you sitting on your throne. You're absolutely unstoppable, and this is a very male energy. It's in your masculine energy. You're going ambitiously towards something new, and you have the courage as well with that golden cloak on you. It really gives me that freedom feeling that you are taking your power back, and you're moving on here, and you're willing to leave this behind you. So that's your message, Aries. I hope it was helpful. Do have a look at my other videos on my channel, and I will see you in the next one. And have a look in that description box as well. Like, share and subscribe if this message meant anything, or you got anything from it, and comment below. And we'll move on to Taurus. Let's see what Taurus has today for their guidance. What is going on with the Taurus collective at this time? We're just going to look at past, present and future Taurus, and we'll see how we get on with this. So welcome into my channel, Taurus. If you haven't been here before, there's definitely a message here for you, no matter when you see it. All my readings are timeless. So let's get going. What do we need to know? What do we need to hear for the Taurus collective today? Taurus. Past, present and future energy for the Taurus collective. Thank you, Spirit. Oh. King of Wands in the recent past. This is masculine energy, very much. This man, a fiery person, a fire sign, maybe Aries, Leo, Sag. Then the present is Pisces card, which is the Hanged Man. So maybe taking time out. This fire sign, this male, very enthusiastic, very ambitious and very courageous. That's definitely in your past. And now you're kind of in this undecided Hanged Man position, maybe about this person. Yeah, they have masculine energy, whatever gender that they are, this King of Wands from the recent past, and you're trying to get into a new perspective. It's like you're taking a time out from this connection, maybe, because you also have to consider there's a King of Cups coming towards you as well, which is a very emotional person. Or it could be you and your cups, and your emotions here. But the King of Cups is very much the master of emotions, you know, that they've got a lot of stability. You know, he's standing on this plinth here over the ocean, and just, you know, very nurturing, very kind, compassionate, loving energy there. Let's have a look and see what's in. What clarifiers have we got for the King of Wands? Please, Spirit. Can we get 2 cards to clarify the King of Wands energy here? Thank you. That's the first one. 4 of Swords. This is rest, recuperation, healing. And one more, please, Spirit. There we go. And the 4 of Cups. So yeah, this is a lot to do with your foundation in the recent past, because it's talking about number 4s here. 4 Cups, 4 Swords. So this can talk about, there's a 5 Pentacles at the back of the deck there. So this can talk about something. Maybe you found this King of Wands energy. You could have been embodying it, you know. Or else it's a fire sign, masculine fire sign, and their masculine energy, and you found maybe that was too exhausting and took too much out of you. It made you feel depleted. Like this is you in repose after a battle, for example. So you could have had tension or arguments or strife with a King of Wands energy in your recent past, and then you were kind of in the recovery place then after that, and it looks like that an opportunity could be coming your way while you're still sort of, you know, feeling downtrodden because of 3 efforts you've made in love and they haven't worked out, you know, that kind of boredom energy. So in the present, with the 5 of Pentacles as well, it's very much feeling in lack. You know, this talks about the glasses that are empty rather than the glasses that are cups that's coming in. And you're being so focused on pessimism here that an opportunity could pass you by, you know, and it might have done in the recent past. 5 of Pentacles, yeah, it feels to me like you were having to cart around somebody. Maybe you had somebody else in your energy that you cast out of this lovely place here. This is like the church window, you know, and it's all glowing and warm inside, and you're out in the snow, you and somebody else. So you might have felt like this person really depleted your energy and was a drain on your resources, and then you had this time here where you're feeling you needed a rest, and you're still sort of focusing on maybe recharging here in the past. But 5, you see, of Pentacles as well, because it's a number 5, it says it's as much as you can take, and now it's over. You can't be giving to this energy anymore. It's a card of change when it's number 5. And it's almost, you know, that fork in the road decision time, and this is where we're coming into the present now with that Hanged Man, which is very appropriate after sort of coming to that kind of a realization. So what do we have here? Strength. I love to see strength. This is great. And our final card for Taurus for the present situation, please, Spirit. This is it. 5 of Swords. Great. And this deck is great as well. Oh, there was heartache here for sure. Look at this. This talks about betrayal. Could have been an air sign. This is a Knight of Swords there. But yeah, I think you felt a betrayal here, and you're reflecting on it, and that's the thing. You're in this rest, repose, pause kind of situation here, trying to get other perspectives, trying to foster your strength to turn your back on this. Yeah, it looks like you've had words between you, and now you're cleaning up the wreckage after it, which is, you know, re-establishing your strength and courage here. And that's how you feel in the present situation. You're sort of in this suspended animation kind of a place. And, you know, putting yourself as well as maybe your actual home back together. So yeah, take what fits and leave the rest regarding that. But it is a time at the moment for to regain your strength and courage. This has given you a lot of resilience, this connection that you were in the recent past, or whatever the situation was. It has added to your strength. You know, what doesn't kill you will make you stronger is coming through there, which is an awful phrase to be using, but I feel like you're gathering the swords here, so you're gathering the lessons from the letdown. That's exactly what channels there. So yeah, heartache. Okay, near future though, King of Cups, and this could be an offer of love from somebody charging in with a plan, with an idea of, you know, connection, Somebody could be very interested in connecting with you. Wow, we've got the Nine of Pentacles. You're looking at your own independence, so you want to make yourself feel grounded maybe again with Nine of Pentacles. You want to feel back to your own elements there in the, you know, the earth energy. Pentacles brings about, and the Ace of Wands. There's an opportunity coming here. You've got this Eight of Cups, and you had the same, or Aries had the same card, but there's a different message here for you. This is kind of, I said already, it was time after a heartache to take time out on your own, rebuild yourself, and put those lessons in your tool bag for to move on. When this Eight of Cups then is turning up, it's back to this water energy again. Yeah, there's something here that you're feeling, you know, it's a very dark kind of an image on this card, and it talks about, you know, you could be fast trying to make your exit here. You put a lot of work into something, invested emotionally heavily into something. It could be another connection, another friend, work colleague, anybody. It can be any kind of connection, or it could be that you just don't have, you know, that's that Three of Cups there, and there's another Five here. So in the future, it looks like if there's a King of Cups coming towards you, male or female, I think that you are in this independent place when they approach you, you know. But there might be an inspiration here for, or a gift from God, something that you're going to want to pursue, to do with your own independence. It might have something to do with the King of Cups, a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But I think you're in this healing mode at the moment, and you will be still in the future, that you're still doing that detachment, like you're not quite available, but and you have your own things in the material world that you want to pursue. So it's more about your ambition and work and so on that you're interested in, and you're putting these emotions behind you at the moment so you can heal that heart of yours. So yeah, look, it's still here at the top of the deck, and Eight of Cups at the bottom. That's really telling me you've got a repair to do here for your heart before you could pursue another anything. So I hope that resonated. If it did, please like, share, subscribe and comment below. Always give a thumbs up, and Taurus, I'll see you in the next one. Do check out my channel for other collective readings, and I have some Taurus readings on there as well, of course, and check those out. And also in the description box you'll find a link to another channel that I have, and it's to do with recovery from addictions. I'm in a recovery program myself since last October, and I have a channel where I get channel messages from spirit through the tarot for people in recovery every day. And if you don't find you would benefit from it, maybe you know somebody you've passed that on to. So I'll see you again, Taurus. Take care. So let's go and get into the next sign. Who have we got? When I check my list, Gemini. Gemini, your birthdays are coming up. Taurus, I never said happy birthday to you guys. It's your birthday month. Let's see what we've got. Ooh, this deck is getting stubborn. This is not your deck, Gemini. What's happening here? I might need to switch decks. We'll see. I'll just have a look over there and see what else is there. Gemini, general guidance for Gemini on where they are, past, present, near future. Kind of like a midweek check-in. Excuse me. So welcome to my channel. If you're new, welcome in here. If you haven't seen me before, there's a reason you've clicked on this message. We'll definitely have a message here for you. So let's tap in. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, bring us messages for Gemini Collective here today. Past, present, near future. What can we say to Gemini? Okay. Past, present. One card for the near future for Gemini, please. No, you're not quite settled, Gemini, is that it? This is gas. Here's your card. Your future, a connection, emotional connection. Can be business, platonic, or a love connection. So, Queen of Cups in the recent past. Gemini. Yeah, there's somebody in the recent past. Could have been a water sign. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Let's see what we have to clarify this Queen of Cups for the recent past for Gemini. Did I say Scorpio? There might be a Scorpio there for you guys. Page of Swords, speaking your truths or getting clear messages, getting clarity. A message coming towards you maybe. Could have been this Queen of Cups spoke clearly to you. Let me see, what else do we have for the past for Gemini? Thank you, Spirit. Whoa. There's a lot wants to come out at the bottom, you know, at the top of that there. I don't know what this is for Gemini. It's not that one, it's this one, sorry. A Queen of Wands. Wow, a lot of people around you. So Queen of Wands is a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Definitely a female. This can be male or female. Page of Swords, male or female, and somebody maybe an air sign like yourself, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, we'll pull them all and then we'll get the interpretation. So, Knight of Pentacles. Can we clarify the Knight of Pentacles? Give us 2 cards, please, Spirit. Whoa. Knight of Pentacles. Could be an earth sign, or it might be taking things slow somehow. Slow and steady wins the race, and it comes out clarified by the wounded warrior. Maybe you're slowly mending yourself or putting yourself back together after a drama. And the Judgment card. Wow, this is it. Some kind of declaration. Could be to do with reconciliation, resurrection of something, you know. Page of Wands is clarifying your 2 of Cups. So whatever connection you had there, might have been a fire sign involved. Aries, Leo, Sag, like we were saying. And the Queen of Wands. It could be a message coming in that really gets your juices flowing, that you want to get after it. Back of the deck, a lot of conversations, a lot of movement, very fast movement, guys. That's your near future. Let's just see, what do we have here? Queen of Cups, Page of Swords, and the Queen of Wands. So, yeah, I see you had a conversation or got some kind of message from somebody. Could have been this Queen of Wands. But you're kind of not facing each other. I mean, this Page of Swords looks like you speaking to or trying to communicate or deliver a message of some kind to a Queen of Cups, who unfortunately isn't interested. And this is, you know, a disappointment kind of an energy is coming through here. But there's almost like this Queen of Wands is available to you in the past, and you're kind of fixated on one person, and there's another person interested in you. You know, they have this energy about them that they're magnetic as well, and nobody chases a Queen of Wands, or she doesn't chase anything. She's very magnetic, very beautiful, and stuff just comes to her. Where this person, you know, they work on their love, connection, nurturing. They really do, you know, nurture people. I don't know, yeah. Let's see, in the present, we've got this Knight of Pentacles. So moving away from this Queen of Cups, I feel like, and maybe also this Queen of Wands, and the whole situation is kind of what you decided to move off, away from these energies and towards something you know that you can count on. Well, this is being clarified by a Wounded Warrior card, that 9 of Wands, and also the Judgment card. So it's like, yeah, you called it. You've got healing to do here, I'm thinking, Gemini, and it's like you're going to be doing something in the material world here for sure with this Knight of Pentacles. You have a seed to sow and you want to build something, maybe build your own foundation, build your own house. It can be anything in the material world. start a new business. But because you're in the wounded warrior energy here, it's like you've cut yourself off or built this wall around you that you don't want to be involved with people emotionally, and you've made this judgment call yourself. The judgment card can be about, it's the final straw and I can't take any more, and it's very much coming through as well with that 9 of Wands. One more wand and you're down is sort of the energy there, so like your enthusiasm is pretty much shot regarding connection, and now you're moving on to do something in the material world. That's where you're at the moment. But what's coming towards you, in fact, is feeling connections again, feeling like you want to reach out your hand again, to somebody, and it surprises you is the thing that's coming through with this Page of Wands here. There's some message coming towards you in the future, and it could be a fire sign, but it doesn't have to be. But somebody has something that sparks an interest in you and wants you, it tells you that this will strengthen you and you'll have the courage to go for it, for a connection in the future. And again, it can be a business thing or platonic or a love connection, but I think that this is, if anything, it's going to feed it'll make you stronger, this connection. It'll foster strength and courage back into you, and also get you fired up and passionate once more. I mean, after this depleted energy here of the fire and passion going out of you, with your 9 of Wands, you're feeling overburdened and so on. You're moving forward into a place where things are, starting to move again in that regard, your ambition and the whole lot, and maybe moving, accelerating this pentacle that you want to plant and grow. I think this connection is going to feed both aspects, though there's a lot of healing in it too, because of this image here underneath that lion's head. Is it a lion's head? I can't even tell. But with your 8 of Swords, stuff is going to start happening really quickly once you do this here in the present and move forward. And you'll think you're going way too slow, but the next thing, things will just start to fire up for you and move at a mighty pace. A lot of conversations, lots of communication coming through. So I hope that made sense for you guys. Alright, Gemini, I will see you in the next reading, and thank you very much for joining me and sharing your energy with me today. I do hope that some of these messages resonated with you, and if you like this reading or my style, please do consider subscribing. Don't forget to thumbs up the reading and share, and check out my other readings as well on my channel. There's other readings in there for Scorpio, collective readings as well for love and different things, so do take a look at those. And also I have another channel I've added into the description box below that you can also check out. It's for people in addiction recovery, or pass on that for anybody you think might benefit from it. So I'll see you the next time. Thank you, Gemini. Let's have a look and see who is next. Cancer. Okay, Cancer, let's tap in and find out. I'll just take a quick drink. Find out what you need to know, what you need to hear today. Alright, Cancer. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, please show us clearly what does Cancer need to know about their situation at this moment, whenever they see this reading. And whenever you do see this reading, there's definitely a message here for you, big or small. And as always, take what fits and leave the rest. If you like my style of reading, of course, consider subscribing, but do hit a thumbs up if anything resonates, and leave me a comment below or an emoji if you don't know what to say. The engagement is really helpful. Thank you all for you returners that are here and my subscribers. You've been a mighty collective. I really feel the support. Every time I tap in, it's gas. So let's see, Cancer, what do we need to know about your past? This one, thank you. 9 of Wands, wounded warrior, present situation. Ooh, the Empress, Taurus energy, feeling magnetic, beautiful. And the near future for Cancer, feeling very attractive and magnetic. And then the Knight of Cups in the near future, it talks about a water sign like yourself. It doesn't have to be a male, but yeah, making it could be you, it could be somebody else. Doesn't have to be a water sign, but somebody coming to you with their cup of emotion for to connect, love-wise or just friendship-wise. Can be in any regard, I suppose. It could be a water sign like yourself, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So let's get clarification on this Nine of Wands first of all. In the recent past, what's going on with this? That's your first card. Knight of Wands. Lots of fire here. Be a fire sign came towards you in the recent past. Could have been, gosh, there's so many cards want to come out for you. And the King of Swords. Look at all these people. This King of Swords could be an air sign. Male or female, again, it's just the energy of the card. You had some victory here of some kind, some sense of achievement, public recognition maybe. This is great. This looks lovely. Okay, so in the recent past there was something was going on. Knight of Wands and King of Swords. So you have to speak your truth here. This is you. You're feeling like this wounded warrior. You've put a wall around you and you don't want to take action on anything because the wands are about action, and it's like you kind of came to a standstill in the recent past, and then this Knight of Wands approaches you, or somebody in this energy of fired up and raring to go. Maybe you let that energy go and you felt like this afterwards, that you had been charging forward. It's a very fast moving energy though. Something was happening quickly, very fiery energy, very ambitious. You know, kind of like running for the finish line, charging ahead sort of thing. So either somebody was going at you like that, or you were going in towards something or somebody in this fashion, fired up, ambitious, courageous, just throwing yourself into it. And with this yellow here, you're very, very protected. Yeah, by spirit, whatever this was. That horse looks like he's made out of chocolate. Are some of you chocoholics like me? King of Swords though, then to clarify both, like to clarify this past energy. Yeah, I think you had to boss up and draw some boundaries here. Maybe with this Knight of Wands who came towards you, but I think it could have had something to do, definitely it had something to do with this feeling of exhaustion, that you've given something an awful lot of your energy. You've taken on a lot of burdens and priorities and things that you need to do, you know, because wands are about that doing energy. Or you took so many actions that you actually felt time to take a break and kind of isolate or something, maybe to recharge. And you had to speak up and draw boundaries to gain that sort of time. You might have at the same time, while you were healing and trying to stand to your boundaries, have this other person coming in and saying, you know, what's wrong with you? But there's a victory here. It's like you were victorious in that. I think you felt strong and you felt like you were heard in the recent past. That when you stood up for yourself, in whatever regard that was, you stood up to this Knight of Wands, I feel. Okay, we'll take what fits and leave the rest. It's not totally clear, but I do think that the triumph is associated with this boundary person taking leadership in some kind of way. You know, the King of Swords is very much a fair leader. They're kind in their words as well. Okay, let's clarify that Empress card, please, Spirit. What do we have for that Empress card in the present situation for Cancer? Let's see, what have we got? This is the first card, Nine of Pentacles. This is a card of independence, gas. You have the Nine of Cups at the back of the deck, another card of independence. Nine, speak to the self, so you know. But the card number 3 there, the Empress card, Major Arcana number 3, it's, you know, very much a boss energy as well. Here's your King of Wands. All these people, lads, you're surrounded. There's a heartache there on the split, and also a Wheel of Fortune, so I'm just going to go with those two. This is the luckiest card in the deck, and this talks about heartache. Okay, let's see what's going on here with this Empress. First of all, Empress. Taurus. So someone who feels really, they are very intuitive, the Empress, male or female, it's just the energy of the card. And people, you know, they're very magnetic. This person doesn't do the chasing, everybody comes to her. She's very gorgeous looking, so at the moment, whoever you are, Cancer, you're looking very gorgeous. And people are, you know, drawn towards you. You're also very independent at this time, financially, materially, or otherwise you're appearing to the outside world as this, I feel. And you're also feeling secure and proud of where you've come in the material world. So yes, and you should be. You really worked hard with, you know, on yourself. The Empress is also really intuitive, and she's often depicted having, you know, birthing something new into the world. She's pregnant, and that's what that means. Like, this is being your own boss, and it's also got mother vibes, you know, that mum nurturing thing that you get from Empress cards. So maybe you were caring for somebody, or you have a mother here that's relevant at the moment. But you were feeling very independent, that you've got a good structure around you that you're very proud of, and whatever it is you've built, you're very proud of, regarding your home or, you know, your job, anything in the material world. And the King of Wands, this King of Wands is facing the Empress. Yeah. The King of Wands then is a very masculine energy. It's that drive and ambition and go-getter, kind of a leader, you know. He brings the people along with him, which is gas. It's kind of a contrasting energy to this. It's also, you know, she's the queen of all the queens in the tarot, and this guy is like really, really ambitious. There's something here though, Wheel of Fortune as well. You're going to take a chance on something, you're taking a risk, and it might be on a reconciliation with an Empress type person if you're the King of Wands here. I don't know. We'd have to keep going. I think you're going to take a chance on love. You know, risk heartache again. You know, the way we throw ourselves into love. That's what came across with those two cards. That's just gas. Anyway, we'll keep on going here and see what comes of the next bit. But I'm glad to see that you're feeling this grounded energy here. And I do think that it's you that's approaching an Empress. Or else this is you in your independence, we'll say, over here. And there's a fire sign maybe coming towards you, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Don't know, flip the energy where they fit and don't force a fit, as they say. So Knight of Cups, this is you or someone else coming towards you quickly with an offer of connection, of love, of affection, apology, forgiveness. It could be any of these things. It could be forgiving yourself. And wow, look what we got. Card of Aries. This is the Emperor. And it talks about that stability again. It's the card number 4 in the majors. Emperor. Beautiful. It's a very much a leadership card. Someone who's a conscientious leader though. Your 3 of Swords at the back of the deck. Now maybe you experienced a heartache from an Aries in your lifetime. They broke your heart. Have we got another one? Thank you. 5 of Wands at the back of the deck. There you are, Cancer. This is your major arcana card. That's you in your own reading here. So okay, Knight of Cups. Emperor. Hang on. Emperor and Empress. Look at, this is it. That's a divine union. Emperor and Empress. Somebody here in your present. And this is you bossing up to Emperor level or something in the future. Knight of Cups was the beginning of this, and then this. So it's something about conflict here. Overcoming battles coming through here, especially with the Emperor and this strong energy of love. The Emperor is about putting in boundaries and sticking by them. Very much a boss energy. And this person over here is very independent and boss-like as well, and very magnetic, as are you, if you're the Emperor here. Otherwise it could be an Aries, I don't know. I think you're being being yourself. You have experienced anxiety and sleepless nights over things. Look at 9 and 10 swords here. Equal give and take is what you want, really. Just have a look at the top of the deck. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, okay. There's something going on here, though, in the future that you want to make an approach to someone. Or somebody wants to approach you. Maybe this Empress wants to come towards you. Look, with her cup of love towards this Emperor, which is you. That's what they see you as. But there's also this fighting. You're having to overcome obstacles and challenges, both of you. But the card here coming up at the end is a card of success, crossing over the finish line. Whatever this is for you, Cancer, I feel like there's going to be healing required. I just noticed this red cross here at the front of this chariot. Yeah, so there's healing to be done, maybe between you and the Empress, the Emperor, whichever, and there will be obstacles and challenges, but I do see you overcoming it. Because this 5 of Wands, when you get to 5, it's about change. You need to change something to stop coming across the same battles over and over again, and that this will definitely be a success if the healing happens, that you're ready to go, but maybe the connection isn't ready yet and the healing is taking place, but you're headed for victory here regardless. So that's your reading, Cancer. I hope that was helpful and made some sense to somebody. If it did resonate, please do like and share and subscribe and have a look at my other videos, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one, Cancer. So let's finish with the first half of this, I think. Cancer, we'll go for Leo. Leo, welcome into this space and welcome to your reading. 4204. Let's tap in with Leo. What have we got for you today, you guys? Holy Spirit, Holy Angel, tap us in, please, to the Leo Collective and give us a brief kind of overview of past, present and near future energies for the Leo Collective today. Show me what they need to know, need to see at the time they view this reading. So Leo, check out my other readings as well. There are other collective messages in my channel. Do have a look. There's also a mention of another channel that I've opened lately for people in recovery from addictions. So if you think to somebody else, including yourself, do check that out. The information is in the description box below. Give me a card, 2 cards to clarify your Page of Swords here in the recent past. 2 cards to clarify for Leo. Thank you, Spirit. I don't know which of those it was. Sorry. Okay, Leo, we will get there. Everybody take a breath. Leo. I think it's this one, Leo. Knight of Cups, Page of Swords. So many people. So many people. One more card for the Page of Swords, recent past for Leo. What have we got? That was kind of okay. 4 of Pentacles and the 9 of Swords at the back. Right, we've not been in a good place in the past. Okay, Leo, let's see, what's with this anxiety, overthinking, up at night, sleepless nights. So, okay, Page of Swords, could have been an air sign came towards you. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Knight of Cups. This is a message. You got some clarity. A message of clarity and truth, maybe from a Knight of Cups, male or female, it's just the energy of the card, but somebody who's very emotionally connected, a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and the 4 of Pentacles. So there's something about somebody telling you a home truth, maybe about this person here, the Knight of Cups, and it's made you withhold your energy and go into this place of feeling like, you know, the Four of Pentacles is kind of like, I need to save my resources, my time, my energy, physical energy, of course, or, you know, any kind of energy really, 3D things, my money, yeah, like you don't have enough to give or something, feeling kind of withholding whatever you learned there in the recent past. And it's also very stressed out in the past, and that could have been it as well, that you just don't have the resources or the wherewithal to deal with somebody. Like you said, you know, you got your sword and you kind of chopped off, is what's coming through there, especially when it's coming through with this Four of Pentacles. This is very much keeping to yourself, like, rather than being in this energy here. No, this could have been you approaching somebody else regarding a connection, platonic or love connection. So we'll find out more. Whatever it is up in you're up in your mind about it, and you're getting sleep, not getting enough rest at all, overthinking here big time, a lot of anxiety, really stressing you out. And that Four of Pentacles guy, he looks very stressed out. So your present situation, Five of Pentacles, such a common card this week, whatever's happening with you all. But it's good. When it's a 5, it's time to move and change. That's your first card to clarify. There's your tiredness, repair, healing. Yeah, something going on with this healing card, the Four of Swords. I wonder. Let's have a look. What else do we need to see for the Leo collective? Thank you, Spirit. What else do we need to know about the current situation? One more card for the present. Fool. Brilliant. You're taking on a new challenge, doing something different. I like this now. The Five of Wands at the back of the deck. So, present situation. This gas is nice. So yeah, okay. In the immediate, you're thinking of taking a leap of faith here. Look at this. This is marvelous. A new beginning. Maybe you're going back towards this person here, and that's what you're thinking about. But there's a feeling here of not having enough, and it does kind of come, you know, Four of Pentacles to Five of Pentacles. It's like you're sick of this, and now in your present situation you're saying, why do I never have enough? This has to change. You could have had somebody that you were having to bring around with you, or a load that you had to bear. You're feeling out in the cold. This is like a window, stained glass window of a church or whatever it is. Anyway, there's some warmth in there, and out here you're out in the cold, literally feeling left out in the cold. And also that you might have a dependent here, somebody that's, you know, not so capable, and they really are pulling you down. So this kind of thing is a choice point. Usually when it's on a 5, it's time to change. It talks of change when you see 5s. So yeah, in the present you're feeling really depleted again. It's another one of them 4s that talks about depletion, and that's like you got inside the window. Look at that, like the images. I wonder is it the same? You'll never see that detail, would you? No. But yeah, the similarity here, it's like you got shelter inside this church, you know, at present, and you have found somewhere that you can lie down. You're feeling tired, you're feeling that you need healing, and you're feeling like you need rest, or you're feeling like you need recovery. So whatever that looks like for you, but this is energizing you and, you know, planting a seed in your head, quite literally, with the Fool card. And this is also, when you see the Five of Wands at the back of the deck, there's been a conflict here of some kind. Competition, conflict comes through with that Five of Wands energy, and it is very much about overcoming that challenge then, and moving away from it perhaps, and moving away here from this poverty mindset, and also that you're feeling that you're overcome by challenges all the time. It's the obstacles and challenges card. But when a 5 appears regarding obstacles and challenges of Wands energy, it's time for a change. You can't sustain this, and the rest is required. So you're treating, you know, hopefully you're in this repose at the moment, healing and rest, and it's going to give you, you keep at that and thinking, to turn this boat around, okay, Leo, and you'll get inspired again. The sun will come back out, like, kind of thing is the message here. All these dark images and nighttime sort of looking images, it's like the sun always comes back up if you follow your heart in the present. So this is gorgeous. What have we got for Leo for the future here, please? What future energies can we see for Leo, please, Spirit? Oh, what's your first card anyway? The Queen of Wands, fire sign, just like yourself. This could be you, and it is a female card though. Queen of Wands is always female. Two of Wands. I love this. The Wands energy back again is so great, because this is the you in your element. And that is you in your element, you know, Leo, the Queen of Wands. Goodness sake. And look at the World card. This is fantastic. Ace of Wands and Three of Cups on the split. This is brilliant. You can't make this stuff up. Like, hello. You're preparing for a new beginning, guys, because look at the last card of the deck is card 21, and that's the World, card of completion. And the first card in the deck is the Fool card. It's a brand new beginning. Starting over is coming through. Taking a leap of faith into the unknown, where, you know, you just have all the confidence in the whole world. You are making a choice here with your Two of Wands. Will I stay where the comfort zone or the known pain lives, you know, but I know what's going on. I'm familiar. I feel secure somewhat in this tumultuous place where there isn't quite enough of anything, and you're feeling so depleted, just like I was saying. This is gas, but this is fantastic because you're coming into your Queen of Wands energy. Male or female is just the energy of the card, but it's coming back into your own skin, feeling yourself within yourself, and also feeling empowered once again, which is what you're all about. Being empowered, courageous, strong, ambitious, passionate, all of that. It's reigniting your passion, your healing that you're going through at the moment to fire you back up for a new beginning. And that's the choice you're making. Changing your world, stepping through your new portal. You've literally created and manifested this for yourself. It's a time of opportunity with your Ace of Wands on the split. And it's also a time to celebrate yourself and your independence here. You have some foundation. You've laid some seeds there of foundation, Leo, and I'm feeling that it's time now to celebrate. Get with your people, bring yourself out, pour into your own cup. Like-minded people now, I'm thinking, is exactly where you're at, and that this world is ready for you. I mean, God, this is the best reading I've had today. So thanks, Leo, for connecting in. It was really a pleasure connecting with your energy today. Such a joyous read, and do check out my other videos, as I said already, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you, Leo. Okay, Virgo, you're up next. Let's see what messages Spirit has for you today regarding your situation. I'm going to get messages for past, present, and near future. Just a brief reading today. So let's see. One second now. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, please bring us messages of love and clarity for this sign of Virgo. What does it need to know? What does it need to hear? The highest good and the highest good of all. Okay, Spirit. One more shuffle. Okay. One more shuffle. Feeling good, Virgo. You can feel it. You're feeling calm. Nice and relaxed. I hope your reading reflects the same. Let's have a look. Okay, Spirit, guides, angels and ancestors, please show the Virgo collective what they need to know, what they need to hear at the time they're viewing this reading. All my messages are timeless, Virgo, so whenever you see this, whenever you see me, and if it's your first time, there's definitely a message here for you guys. Not every message will resonate, so take what fits and leave the rest. Let's see what Spirit has for you. Past, please, Spirit, show me the past for the Virgo collective. Thank you. Ace of Cups, wow, lovely. What was this lovely offer of love? Clarifier is the Nine of Wands. This is the Wounded Warrior, recovering, feeling we want to disconnect from people. And then we have the Four of Wands, wow. So let's see, there's your 3, and at the back of the deck is Queen of Cups. So your past situation anyway, let's see here. So Virgo. Ace of Cups, yeah. Some kind of inspired, like a gift from the gods is what it looks like, because it looks like it's a heavenly hand there. Ace of Cups, it's an offer of love. Whatever this is in the recent past or in the past. You could have been in this state of putting yourself back together after feeling that you've done an awful lot of things. You know, the wands are about doing things. And then we had the 4 of wands as well. And it's like, Ace of Cups is like self-love. As much as anything else, isn't it? Pure love. Offering it to yourself. Self-care. Your self-care that you were undergoing because you were feeling this wounded warriorness and you wanted to block people off. Building this fence of wands around you. Feeling overburdened and like it's time to change this up. So you did pour into yourself in the recent past when you were feeling bet up by life pretty much. It's the message I got through there. And, you know, trying to establish some kind of success here in this regard, a healing regard in the past. And maybe, you know, committing to something. This is a checkpoint sort of a card, you know, it looks like a checkpoint there. 1111 and full alignment. So getting into alignment again, getting back to yourself, you know, after this wounding. Feeling that you've had overburdened and so on. And then we have the Queen of Cups. So the Queen of Cups here could be a mother figure. Doesn't have to be. Mother figure could be male or female as well, of course. I think there's something about the home here. This is a secure place, or it's a sense of achievement that you got to heal yourself. Maybe even with the help of this water sign here, this Queen of Cups, male or female. Again, it's just the energy of the card. Somebody really loving and nurturing and kind of motherly. And they're all about love and pouring into you. You know, the Queen of Cups does pour into this gorgeous cup of her own all of the time, and she really prizes that. You can see how she looks at that cup there. She really looks after her own heart. If you imagine that's her own cup, she pours into it all of the time. And she always has more than enough to give, you know, anybody else, which is the brilliant thing about them. But this is water sign energy anyway, and it is talking about Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, of course, so consider that. Let's see what's going on here in the present situation for Virgo. Let's see. Ace of Wands, another opportunity. And the Queen of Cups is back again. This is gas. Some opportunity or passion that you want to follow. You're inspired maybe to pursue this Queen of Cups at the moment. You weren't ready in the past. Messages going back and forth. There's definitely communication here, something fast happening. And if you look here, it's all watery looking energy and blue, like the throat chakra is wide open. Communication. This is a big time communication card. And the Ace of Swords is a triumphant card. So there's some kind of success or achievement here regarding this Queen of Cups, energy. Yeah, big time. This is a card of victory. You can see the crown on the top of it. Is your Queen of Cups an Empress, maybe? And that's you, actually. What am I saying? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Yes. It's you and your Empress energy. And you were triumphant here. Whatever this is that's going on at the moment, there's something going on. You're feeling inspired that you want to take action here. Ace of Wands is like being inspired by something fired up, ambitious, passionate, towards a Queen of Cups. Might be a water sign, doesn't have to be, but somebody who embodies this motherly sort of caring, nurturing, beautiful, loving energy. And that there's fast communication or fast action here regarding this with that eight of, did I say 8? Ace of Wands, we had Ace of Wands already. The 8 of Wands, that's fast communication and fast action. things moving really quickly in the present moment, you're feeling like. But there's clarity here as well with the Ace of Swords. It's like being perfectly clear as to what you want. And with all of the blues in this, it's like, yes, you're able to speak freely, able to, you know, express yourself and feeling you have the words for it. Ace of Swords, this is beautiful. And you're really sitting in your power. There you are, the Empress. This is your Taurus's major arcana, but yeah, it's very much that priestess of the earth, you know. And that's another motherly energy there. She's always pregnant, and those images of the Empress, isn't it right? Now, pregnant, it can be for obviously the birth of a child or the birth of a project. So, passion, big time here for this Queen of Cups person in the present situation, whatever that looks like for you. Let's see what's going on with the near future, please, for Virgo. That's your card. Look at it there. We got it. 8 of Cups, walking away from what doesn't serve you. I like it. This is great. You're cleaning out the closet, I just heard. Virgo, you're cleaning out the closet. Eminem, that's what's coming to mind. And look at this lovely independence, emotional independence. Fabulous. You're feeling so emotionally balanced in the near future. Making a choice to put the dramas behind you, cleaning out the closet. Page of Cups and the King of Swords. This is magnificent. I love this. Gorgeous. What an outcome. You're feeling emotionally mature. You are very emotionally mature, Virgo. I can see it here. You've come to this place where you're feeling this independent maturity. In your own right, you feel so emotionally stable that you're going to make an offer to somebody, or if somebody comes towards you with this offer here, something, a cup with actually something tangible in it, you know, like a fish, right? That's what I always get with the fish in the cup image. And it's like, yeah, you're going to want to go for this. You could be offering this love to somebody, or it could be just a gesture of the heart, apology, forgiveness, compassion, you know, or you could be receiving it. With the page, it's a messenger. One of you is a messenger in this regard, but you're putting the past behind you and you're not letting it stop you. Going from the 8 of Cups, where you walk away from something that didn't serve you emotionally, you're moving to the 9 of Cups, establishing your own foundation and basis and stability emotionally. Wonderful. And then you're in a position to refuse or accept this offer when it comes in, or you make the offer. And also being in your King of Swords energy here at the back of the deck, this is you now sticking by your boundaries. And regarding emotions, passions, projects, whatever it is for you, though, I do see Virgo, and you're standing in this power. It's air energy here. Talks about being clear minded, standing for your boundaries, and not being cruel when you're telling people the truth. You never suffer fools, but you're not cruel like a Queen of Swords would be, which I love to see. There's a tower at the back of this fella, and this is the thing. It's your crowning moment, I feel like. Virgo, you're on the cusp of something beautiful here. And I think you're just doing everything right. I can't see anything wrong with this reading. You probably didn't even need it. Alright, Virgo, thanks for joining me, and I will see you in the next one. Do check out my other readings on my channel. I'm on the go here only since February this year, so I'm trying to build a community, and there are other general readings as well as one specific to you, Virgo, on my channel, so do check those out. And also in the description box you'll find a link to my new channel that I started about 3 weeks ago, and it's for people in recovery from addiction, so do check that out. And if you think you know somebody who might benefit from daily challenge messages from Spirit in that regard, for trying to stay on your road to recovery, or on, you know, we're all on the road to recovery, but it's about that spiritual side as well, and support from higher powers while in recovery, to pass it on to someone you think would be a benefit. Other than that, like, share and subscribe, and do like the video if you got anything from it. And thanks very much. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you, Virgo. We're going to move on to Libra. What have we got? 104 for Libra. Let's tap in, Spirit. Show us what we need to see for the Libra collective today. I'm just going to surge of heat there. What's going on, Libra? Chills in my legs, and there's something happening. Are you feeling ill, feverish maybe? A surge of heat followed by some chills in my legs. This is strange. Comment below if you know what that's about. It's a message somebody needs to hear. These things always happen for a reason. I feel like my tablecloth is falling apart. Is that something that you're going through maybe at the moment? Okay, we'll split the deck and we'll get going and find out what's happening with you guys. Okay, show us what we need to see for the past, please. Spirit, let us see what we need to know for Libra today. Ooh, very strong start here, recent past. Feeling secure, happily ever after already. Your second card is out. 3 of Wands, waiting for something, waiting at home, where you feel happiest. And the Knight of Cups, great. So this looks like planning to approach somebody, or somebody approaching you regarding a connection of affection, love, apologies, forgiveness. What do we have in the present situation? Page of Pentacles. We should have stopped there. I was supposed to stop here once I got these 3, I beg your pardon. Let's have a look here. Yeah, so here you are. You're feeling very connected in with the community when you get this card. This is in the recent past, and it's like whatever it is, you've done, achieved something here. It's a card of victory, happily ever after, the happy families, and also a marriage card. So connection is very much coming through here, where you feel a belonging, feeling of belonging, a feeling of home, you know. And then 3 of Wands. This is you waiting on something. Could have been you were waiting to make an offer to somebody in this Knight of Cups energy, or it could have been you were waiting for your ships to come in some other regard. Sticking to home though, I feel like, was the thing. So I have to wake up my phone here and see what's going on. So Libra, let's see what you've got. Yeah, that's the recent past. Things might come clearer. We've also got this lovely Knight of Pentacles at the back of the deck at this point. Talks about slow and steady wins the race. The Knight of Cups moves a little bit faster, but this guy is pretty much at a standstill and he wants to build something in the material realm. This guy is trying to develop a connection. However, whatever that looks like, business, pleasure, platonic, you know. So let's see what's going on with all of these people. Knight of Pentacles. This is an earth energy as well. This is a water sign, so Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio might be significant, and also Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn in this earth energy may or may not be significant, but this is lovely. I love to see this Knight of Pentacles. It's slow and steady, it's calculated, it's you know, strategic as well, comes through here. And the first card you have out then for your present situation is the Page of Pentacles. What do we have to clarify this Page of Pentacles for this collective today for Libra? Let's see, what have we got? What does Libra need to know? You probably already know, Libra. Here we go, Queen of Swords and the 2 of Cups, and at the back of the deck the King of Pentacles. This is very good. I love this now. So King of Pentacles then is, you know, like a boss of the household, a very compassionate, loving boss, very down to earth, earth energy again. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and the Page of Pentacles here we're starting out with. It's like you plant the seed and you end up as a King of Pentacles. So this looks really promising. There's something that you're building or considering building in the present situation, whatever it is, something tangible. And you're getting a message regarding it. It could be about a new job, it could be about a new home, it could be about anything to do with the material realm, setting something up or to start something up. And this Page of Pentacles, a messenger, is coming to you, or else you're going to somebody else with this message, because that's the messenger card, the Page. Queen of Swords, this is you in your own energy now. And you're not afraid to speak your truth. You're going to have to be careful when you're in this Queen of Swords, though. You know probably better than anybody else, Libra. Your words hurt to the quick. It really, irreversible hurt can come from what you say. And that's, you know, your own boundaries here. And it is about sticking for your boundaries. Maybe at the moment you're having to stand up for yourself regarding something. And this lovely Two of Cups here is coming in really soft, and there's some kind of healing to be gained, it's telling me, with this symbol here in connection. And it could be love, it could be business wise, and it could be pleasure, whatever it is for you. But I feel like, yeah, there's very much a sense at the moment of feeling, you know, really sitting on your throne in your power, that you are sitting in your power there with the Queen of Swords energy. Yeah, just, yeah, be careful, I'm thinking, is the warning in this. When you come in so strong in the centre of your own reading, you're sitting in your own seat of power. Try not to be too cold or cruel. But when you have this King of Pentacles here, this is a nice balance. It's both very kind of, it's a contrast, a really nice contrast between King of Pentacles, which is, you know, earth energy, and then yourselves is the air energy. This is like a lovely masculine versus feminine, very nicely balanced at the moment, and I'm feeling that that's where you are actually, because this talks about balance as well for me. The Two of Cups, very balanced, very centered, and very focused as well. You're going to get to the point with that lovely pointy sword of yours. So Libra, this looks really good. So let's see what's coming towards you in the near future. Ace of Wands. Everybody's getting an Ace of Wands. What's going on? One for everyone in the audience. Oh lordy. Ace of Wands and the Seven of Wands. Defending your territory. Ace of Wands is an opportunity, like a gift from God, the gods, regarding something that you want to pursue. Love that card, Ace of Wands. You see the hand of God there coming down from the heavens to give you an opportunity. It is an opportunity when it's an Ace of Wands too. Seven of Wands then is talking about defending yourself, that you're maybe feeling you've enough on your plate, you know. See all those other wands coming towards you, standing on the hill there. You're trying to get a higher perspective where you can get maybe the upper hand on something. Okay, and the Four of Swords tells me you're trying to defend your own peace here with that Seven of yeah, look at, he's got this wand across his chest here, is trying to push back these things. To protect your peace is what's happening here, big time. And while you're in this contemplation in the near future, I do feel that you're going to have some kind of an opportunity coming towards you. You'll be in healing mode or a rest kind of a situation here in the near future, where you'll be able to rest. And you're also going to have to stick up for yourself and try and, you know, enforce your boundaries. There comes through very much with that, after the Queen of Swords before it. And then we have two sevens then. 7-7 means something to you, I think, Libra. But this is a card of confusion and a card of choice, maybe overwhelm. That's what you're feeling. This stuff here is overwhelming you, you know, the amount of things that you need to take on. So you're going to need to think about this extra wand coming into where you already have 7 of them, and you also have these options and you cannot choose. You're feeling confused here, but rest will bring your answers. That's what this is telling me. So I hope this makes sense for you. You'll all know where these other energies apply to you. I think you were waiting maybe for a love connection or a connection. Maybe this Two of Cups is related, I feel like, to this Knight of Cups, that there was somebody that you have on mind. But I think there's something about self-care here coming to the fore, and also something that you will be ready to pursue once you get this rest and repair. It might be you need to heal as well from a situation that was difficult for you in the past, to some connection, because there is healing. That emblem there, and this is a healing card too, so I think that's the needed at the moment for you to be ready, as it will overwhelm you. This is like overwhelm, and that 6 of Cups or 7 of Cups as well speaks about overwhelm. So I hope this message made sense to you today, and do consider liking, sharing and subscribing if you got anything from this reading, and check out my other readings on my channel. And I've also mentioned in the description box below there, I have other collective messages on this channel for yourselves, Libra, and for other collective readings, so do check those out. And in the description box below you'll also find a link to my new channel that I started a couple of weeks ago, and it's for people that I get daily guidance from Spirit for people in their sobriety journey from addiction. So it's recovery and kind of a bit of extra support for anyone in addiction. I'm in my own recovery program since October last year. Why did I say December? So do check that out and pass it on to anybody else you know that would benefit. So I'll see you all again, Libra, and we move on to Scorpio. Excuse me. Let's see what we have for Scorpio today. Everybody's doing well. Welcome into my channel and welcome to this reading. Let's hop in and see what Spirit wants you to know about your past, present, near future. Brief message. Scorpio. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, please bring us messages through for the Scorpio collective at this time. And let's see what we've got. So show me the past, please. What have we got for the past situation for Scorpio? Whoa, this one. 10 of Cups. Whoa, guys. Complete emotional fulfillment. Can we clarify the complete emotional fulfillment, please, for Scorpio? Here's one. 9. Card number 9 in the major arcanas. This is the Hermit card. Beautiful. Hold on a second, sorry. Virgo. I lost my list, sorry about that, Scorpio. And one more card to clarify the past there for Scorpio collective. This one. Queen of Pentacles, lovely. And we've got these two on the split at this point. Ace of Wands and the 4 of Swords. Sorry, I just have to plug this back in. I'm trying to lose the battery, it's not doing so well. Oh, sorry about that. Let's get back to it. So, okay, we'll get these three and see what's going on in the recent past. You're in a happily ever after situation, complete emotional fulfillment, maybe feeling very much part of a home, a community, a family, of course, and introspection then. The Hermit. Gaining insight, shining a light. This is like if you followed a wish fulfillment to get your 10 of Cups. And it might have had something to do with the Queen of Pentacles. So let's have a look. Scorpio. Queen of Pentacles. This is male or female. Queen of Pentacles talks about somebody who's very much like the boss at home, a motherly kind of an energy, but it can be a male or a female, of course. But it's that nurture, that kind of earth energy, you know, that they're very grounded and stable and secure. Very much look after their home, their, you know, belongings and all the material things. They're very abundant. And they feel very secure and stable. So yeah, this is kind of something you were reflecting on. Maybe it was a wish of yours, because the Hermit here is it's a card of Virgo, and it talks about following that lantern there. They're very wise, the Hermit. You're putting your knowledge to work here is what I feel like in the recent past. And you're going towards this ambition of, oh, excuse me, my throat does close over when I'm talking. I'm channeling. I'm sorry. Yeah, so it might have been an aspiration or a dream that you had. Like he's got the wish, you know, the star card, star on the star card. He's got that wish or that star within this lantern and he's following it. So you were pursuing a wish of yours and something in regard to a happy family, and it was in regard to an earth sign or somebody who embodies this Queen of Pentacles energy in the recent past or in the past. Yeah. Okay. Got the Rest card. Rest and recovery. There might be somebody recovering from an illness maybe or an injury. And they're in this rest mode as well, and there was also some kind of an opportunity came towards you. I love it. There's so much going on. Oh my god, guys, Scorpio, you're very busy. You've come out of a very busy period, whatever's been happening. So let's have a look at the current energy, please, for Scorpio. Thank you, Spirit. What do we need to see for the present? Nine of Cups. This is brilliant. You're still feeling this. You're feeling independently, emotionally stable, and this is so good. Have we got a card to clarify this Nine of Cups for the Scorpio collective? I love this, though. You know, you're feeling like you're good on your own. This is all good. You know that you've filled your own cup now and you're ready to embark on sharing yourself, maybe friends, whatever, or a love connection. Seven of Pentacles, something you were working on. This is the card of giving things your all, and you have a choice card here then coming after that. Yeah, look at this. Wheel of Fortune. This is Fortune favoured and the Brave. I love it. I think maybe in the present you're having to be brave and pursue something you're emotionally connected to or you emotionally want in your life, and it might be a bridge, you know, between emotion. It's a passion of yours, I feel like, with that Eight of Cups. It's something you're very emotionally invested in, plus it's something you're physically invested in when it's the Seven of Pentacles. This shows a lot of diligence and investment, and labour of love is coming through here now. Thank you, Spirit. But you feel like you need to make a choice. You're at a choice point here. But like the Wheel of Karma is turning in your favour here. Whatever you choose, which has to be within, because you're blindfolded there. It's never without you when you have a blindfold on, as I say in readings. So there's something here. You're kind of at a choice point. This can be also another choice, you know, that crossroads kind of card where it says, "Ooh, look at all the work I've put in. I've only gotten this pentacle out of all I've planted. Is it worth it?" So that's kind of, I think, the confusion here, or the choice or decision you're after at the moment. Maybe do some rituals with the moon. It's coming through there as well. This is something you want to make a decision or speak out about something and choose in your mind what it is you need to do here. Are you going to continue on? And you feel perfectly happy doing that too. But you don't want this compromise. This is fabulous, and this is what you wanted in the past. So let's see. We need to know what happens in the future, guys. This is going somewhere. I love it. So what do we have for Scorpio? Near future, please. What's going to happen next for Scorpio? Potential outcome here. Thank you. Oh, new beginning. Gorgeous. New beginning, brand new, leap of faith type thing. There's your choice made. You know what you're doing. This is great guidance. You should. So simplistic and so brilliant at the same time. You guys are amazing. I love you guys. Jesus. Clarify the food card, please, Spirit. Clarify the food card for the Scorpio collective today. I'm smiling from ear to ear. You guys must be really happy with yourselves, no matter where you are at the moment. It's like, you know, that's like a me problem. It's like a... People are probably saying to you, that'll be a you problem, Scorpio. We all wish we had those problems. This is great. And the Knight of Pentacles just turned up, which is the best advice ever. And then at the same time, we got this contrasting energy. This is Chariot card of Cancer. Ace of Cups at the back of the deck. This is also gorgeous. A new beginning, taking a leap of faith, like I said, starting all over again, card 0. Slow and steady wins the race, being the attitude, and also a card of victory, the Chariot card, the card of Cancer. Might be a bit of healing needs doing, alright. Don't know, there's a little badge there, kind of the red cross. There's an Ace of Cups here at the back of the deck, which is an opportunity coming towards you as well, of a love, connection, friendship. Could be an opportunity to offer forgiveness to yourself, to someone else, offer an apology to yourself, to someone else, you know, all those lovely things. Something from the heart, very pure. Look at that, it's very blessed. From the universe. It's inspiration and it's a gift. So I'm going to leave that there, guys. I think these cards kind of say it all. You know what you need to do. I can't do any more. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. And don't forget to check out all my other readings that I have on my channel, and do subscribe if you got anything from this. Like the video, of course, and share this content. And check out the other videos on the channel, and also I've added in the description box another channel that I began for people that are recovering from addiction, and I give daily guidance through the tarot cards from Spirit. So if you'd like to check that out or pass on those details to someone you think would benefit, because we need all the help we can get in sobriety. My journey began last October, and I feel this has really been guided by Spirit for me to bring these loving messages for those in recovery just like myself, and it helps me to heal, and it helps others, I hope, in their journeys as well. So thank you all, and I'll move on to the next sign. Alright, Sagittarius, it's your turn. Let's have a look and see what does Spirit have for you today. This is like a mini reading, and this all signs. Let's see what does Spirit have for us, for you guys today. Welcome to my channel. If it's the first time you're seeing me, there's definitely a message here for you guys, no matter when this reading finds you. There's something here for you, big or small. So welcome in. One more shuffle. Let's see what's going on. Body, mind, and spirit. So, Sagittarius, let's connect. Okay, spirit guides, angels and ancestors, please connect with this reading and oversee this active divination for Sagittarius today, and bring us forward messages of truth, clarity, and protect us from any unwanted forces in this space. Sorry, Sagittarius, we will get there. A bit of a mixed, maybe nervous energy. What is this? Oof. To knock on the door. Knock, knock, spirit. Sagittarius in the house. Let's see who comes forward. Okay, you guys. Sagittarius. What do we get? We get past, present, and future. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, there's your card. No doubt about it. Wow, we're starting very tough going. In recent past, there was a heartache. Broken hearted. Can we clarify this Three of Swords, please, for Sagittarius? What is this heartache, you guys? Very painful. Nine of Pentacles. This is a card of independence. I'm feeling, very established in the material world. You have everything you need for security, stability, and Seven of Swords. This is a card of deception, illusion, delusions. Also running away from drama comes through with that card. Back of the deck, yes, this is it. There's a heartache here for sure. You're mourning the break of a relationship. Still haven't recovered in the recent past. You're focusing on what went wrong, and you can't see what still stands for you or stands to you in the present. That's in the past I'm talking about now. There's a bridge over here to bring you across this emotional turmoil of these waters. And I see it's a very dark image, but your castle is across the water and over that bridge. So let's have a look and see with these three energies here together, what are they telling us? Yeah, you're trying to find your stability and security, or your sense of stability and security here in the recent past, that you have this Nine of Pentacles energy about you, and you might be living in a palace, and you might not, but you might have security in where you're living and where you're working, or it could be either or both. But this is like the grounding in the center of this reading here for you, and Yeah, could be somebody you know as well that's in this Pentacles, security, stability, like your safe place sort of an energy. Maybe this person was your safe place. You know what I mean? It's very sad. A lot of heartache. Look at the stormy clouds here and the rain and everything. It's just, there's a lot of pain. Could have been 3 different instances or memories of heartache or heartbreak, because it's 3 spilled cups and 3 swords. And the swords talk about the mind, the memories of 3 different things that hurt you. Or it can be one, you know, abomination altogether that it feels like that, you know. But yeah, it might have been in relation to somebody who has an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It doesn't have to be, it could be just, this is you now, and all you've left is yourself. You're independent, is what it says when you get the 9 of Pentacles. And then we have the 7 of Swords. So you might have been in the past, because this is speaking of the past. And while you're trying to heal this heart of yours and mourn what's broken and gone, trying to establish this sense of home within you again. And at the same time, you're not really talking to people. This is 7 of Swords. It's the trickster energy, but it is hiding. You can see this person is hiding. Their words, they're not speaking, and there's a community over here, and then there's like a circus sort of over there. So your key focus here in the past was now to remove yourself from this conflict, this drama, and where things were maybe not all as they seemed, because it is a card of illusion, you know. Absolutely it is. So I'm going to leave those 3 there. And yeah, it's all reinforcing that mourning thing. The Hanged Man didn't want to come up there, that's gas. It's the card of Pisces, talking about getting a new perspective. Anyway, we'll move on to the present moment. My heart goes out to you, though. I can feel the hollow, you know, that emptiness in your chest, and it kind of goes into your tummy as well, where there's this neutral sort of disconnected feeling of, you're just numb, you know, you're kind of numb out because it's such a shock. But I don't know, it doesn't feel as hollow. But maybe it's not so recent. It could have been a good long time ago, and you have been healing from it, you know. Sorry, now we get your cards for your present. This one definitely wants to come forward. And this talks about working and enjoying your work, like mastery, discipline. Definitely seeing the fruits of your labour, stacking your wins in some regard. It could be in regard to a hobby, a community, or a job that you have. And this looks really good. I like to see this energy. You know, that there's something that you're focused on big time, and you're actually mastering the craft in whatever regard that is, but you're feeling, you know, really satisfied from it. And there is mourning still going on. 5 of Cups, yeah. There's opportunities here next to you. 2 opportunities. You can see them at your heel. There are also, you know, lessons that you've gotten from the hurts you've suffered in the past, you know, Sagittarius. Maybe this in the current energy is what you're at. You're trying to build something, like to alchemize this losses that you've had and rebuild, like, because this is a building thing as well. It's about building maybe a house and you nearly have it done, you know, as well. So it talks about material world and this emotional over, you know, spilled over cups. It's disappointment and a regret. But you still have 2 cups that you don't regret, and they're full. And it's a good starting point to regrow, or to restart. I don't know what I'm saying. I'll get you your next card. What's the next card here, please, for this current position for Sagittarius? Yeah, coming away from the drama. At the back of the deck, we've got the Emperor. This is Aries energy, but it's also fire energy, no more than yourself. Sagittarius, and this is you sitting in your throne. Absolutely it is. This is you sitting in your power. You're focusing on this at the moment, if this is at the bottom of the deck, to restore you to your throne, where you stand by your boundaries and you are, you know, you're a boss in a job maybe, but I think more so in your life, in your material life, that you are in charge. You stand by those boundaries of yours, and you're also very You know, this is also a father figure kind of an energy as well. It might be relevant here for you. This is somebody you can depend on, because it's a very dependable energy. When you see the 4 as the number of the major arcana there for the Emperor, it is talking about that feeling of safety and stability. So there could be an Emperor in your energy. Male or female, it's just the masculinity, you know, attributes of an Emperor, as in they're very much like the king of the castle or the queen of the castle. It doesn't have to be especially male, but there's a tower right under him there. I'm just wondering, the tower moment has happened and that person is there to back you up, or this is you stepping into this seat, taking up your throne and trying to reclaim your power after this big tragic ending that you've had here in the past. So it's good what's happening here, that you're turning things around and alchemizing this pain into something tangible. And I think some of you could be writing about this, you know, you could be building something. Anyway, in regard to the pain that you've suffered, you're trying to bring it and put it into something, that pain, turn it into something like that will be worth its weight in gold. I just heard from Spirit, which is beautiful. And with these 2 5s here, like when you get to 5 in these 5 cards, they're cards of change. Straight away there has to be a change, because it's not sustainable whatever's going on. In this regard here, 5 of Swords, it's like there's been so much fighting, at some point it has to end, and this is it, you calling it the end. That's you there, you're actually doing the clean up here, whatever mess was made. Could be that 3 spilled cups literally, and these 2 people, whatever, they're not taking ownership for any of their part in this, but you are. You're taking responsibility for the arguments you've had, and you're also doing the clean up. So Sagittarius, you're doing a lot at the moment, and I know you might feel like you're doing nothing because you're feeling like this is like, you know, very much a figure of death and regret, heartache. Some of you could have suffered a death as well as just come through, so I really hope that's not the case, and commiserations. I'm feeling the loss there now. That hollow is becoming more in my chest here, and leaning into that as well. Could have been a father figure, grandfather figure, anything like that, somebody that represented that energy in your life, kind of like the person that was the boss. But this is tough. And you throwing yourself into your work is absolutely what you need to do, and you are healing as well. I can see it, like you're picking up the pieces here and here, like, you know, to get rid of the carnage and the wreckage. Look at this. 2 more 4s at the back of the deck there, so I like the 4s. As I said, that Emperor is a number of card number 4, and it talks about your stability and security, and I think that that's all you can hold on to at the moment. And you really need to keep feeding that, you know what I mean? It's very important, but I'm glad to see what's happening here in the present moment. It's a lot that's going on for you, and it is an awful lot to be doing while you're trying to continue working, if that's the case. In your near future, you got the Wheel of Fortune. This is the luckiest card in the deck. I love to see it. It's a major arcana as well. Wheel of Fortune is all the signs in it, and it's about balance. It's about the karmic wheel turning in your favour, and the universe creating with you, which I absolutely love. And let's get your clarifiers for this Wheel of Fortune, please, Spirit. Can we get 2 clarifiers for the Wheel of Fortune for Sagittarius, please? Your near future, what's going on here? Very good. 6 of Swords, I love to see that too. And the Empress, or not the Empress, the High Priestess, and the 2 of Wands. So this looks really nice and very, very promising, you guys. Oh my goodness, it's like the happily ever after. So the wheel, this was karma that you were coming through here. I have to say it, because the karmic wheel, this is the Wheel of Fortune, is the karmic wheel. And you've done this, just such a beautiful job, Spirit just said, you know, and you're trying to alchemize this negative karma into something good, and you're absolutely on the right path, because look at the other 2 cards you get. This is you following your intuition, your gut feeling, tuning into yourself. The sun is inside you, your internal compass, and you're getting the guidance that you need from yourself. The truth is within, you know. This is beautiful. Some of you might be very religious, actually, because I've not really noticed the High Priestess have a crucifix on her before, but there's definitely one here sticking out to me. Yeah, so I think you could be tuning into your balance there big time in the near future, and I think you're going to need to, because you are physically moving. I think physically and emotionally, because this is about your it's air energy. When you're talking about swords, it's words, it's your mentality. So mentally you're moving from this troubled time here where the waters are all turbulent into this beautiful calm. And I think you've had people to bring with you, wherever that'll be. So yeah, you could have a child, maybe 2 kids, or a partner and a child. I don't know, you all have different circumstances, but karma is helping you here, and the universe is helping you here to flip your luck back up, basically, and move you to somewhere that you have a bit of peace, but you really so desire, because of this previous pain and hurt. And lovely stuff at the back of the deck. There's an Ace of Cups, a gift from the God of love, compassion, forgiveness came through there. Apologies. I really hope so, guys, because I can feel the heaviness of this, and it's not great. And it's funny, before I ever channeled or sat down, I went and I took a break for a tea, and I paused the recording. And I felt like, I don't know why I'm reluctant to give Sagittarius the reading. I just feel it's not going to be good. And here we are. This is so strange. So yeah, on the back of the deck, sorry you guys, I'm rambling probably. We've got the Two of Wands. And the Two of Wands is talking about staying in the comfort zone, which this will be for a while. Or moving after and trying to expand your world. It's the card of expansion, the option to expand if you want to. And I just spotted it here. You got 11/11 on your reading, so you're coming into full alignment. All of this stuff that happened to you here was destined, unfortunately, and I know it makes no sense, and it also doesn't really help, so I don't know why I told you that, but it's almost, yeah, you're flying through your karma here in the near future, and that you're feeling this fire energy again back to where you should be, Sagittarius, and you're back in your seat of power here, because you are talking about staying in a place that you're comfortable in, or moving on, and you want to expand your soul. And I think you know what to do here, and this is how you're doing it. You're moving away from the drama, you're moving away from this conflict, from this heart, that disharmony, and you're going to be coming into a place of healing and hope, and this is just beautiful. It'll take a while, it's a slow card here, but you will find your people and connections that you love, and there's your victory. Once you reconnect and heal that inner child, I think you're all good. But I'm going to leave it there for you, and Sagittarius, I wish you all the love in the world and all the luck in the world. There's your luck turning, and it's not far away, you guys. This is amazing. I just want to look at the top of the deck. Let me get a time frame. You're the Magician. I can't, unfortunately. It'll take time, but things are moving. This is the thing. You're always moving forward. When you see this card coming in your readings, just know you're moving forward. There's no going back. And congratulations. This is not easy. I love you all. Check out my other readings as well, Sagittarius, before I close with you guys. And there's other collective readings, and there's also ones just dedicated to yourselves, Sagittarius, in my on my channel. And there's another channel I've mentioned in the description box below. I'm trying to promote it. It's my own channel. I opened it 3-4 weeks ago, and it's to do with recovering from addictions. So if that's of interest, or you know somebody else who would be interested in the likes of that, getting spiritual guidance on the daily through the tarot for people in recovery from addictions, then do pass it on or have a look yourself. And subscribe and like and share. And I'll see you in the next one, you guys. And let's move on now. Who is next? Capricorn. Okay, Capricorn, let's get it on. Just make a note of the time here as well. We'll go with 1, 4, 5. is there. So let's see, Capricorn. Let's see what we have for you guys today. Let's call in spirit and clear the energy. Open up to Capricorn. Okay, Capricorn, let's have a look and see what we've got for you today. What you need to know, what you need to hear, what does Spirit want to say to you guys. So welcome into my channel and welcome to this reading, Capricorn. We're going to find out messages of guidance for your spirit team, your angels and mine. What do we need to know today? The time you're viewing this reading. All my readings are timeless, and as usual, take what fits and leave the rest. Whenever you click on this reading, there's definitely a message here for you guys. And if you're new here, do consider subscribing if you like the way I read or my energy, whatever that is. Yeah, I'm trying to grow the channel, and let's just knock on the door. What have we got for Capricorn today? Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. First card up. This is your past. And have we got three? We need two clarifiers for this. Eight of Cups talks about walking away. Let's see what else we get. Two cards to clarify the Eight of Cups for Capricorn, please, Spirit. A door opening, and the Ace of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. And the back of the deck, the Ace of Swords. This is a victory is coming through here from the recent past. What is this, you guys? Yeah, Eight of Cups. This is moving on in the recent past. Something's happened since you've called it and moved on from the stuff that doesn't serve you anymore, whatever that is, in the recent past. An opportunity almost on the heels of that has come straight in for you. This is brilliant. And this is the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. So it's like alchemizing things that didn't work out for you. Now you're flipping it all around. You've taken an opportunity, or you're definitely looking at it, because look at this Queen of Pentacles. She's sitting on a throne in her power. This is you guys in your power, male or female. It's only the energy of the card. But it is that thing of feeling secure and abundant. It's like taking a seed, this seed, stepping through this door, planting your seed and building a brand new world for yourself. Or a world, or a business, or a project, something material, earth energy, so that you can feel this stability. I love it. It's like stepping into your power once you released whatever this was that didn't serve you. Guys, that's amazing. It's like one big reading all in the one thing, and you've been victorious. Like, this is the Ace of Swords. It's the crowned sword, where it gets to the truth, cuts through the mud, and gets, you know, to the heart of the matter. You've achieved something with this. That's always what it says. The crowning glory on it there, and the wreath. So let's see. What else do we have for Capricorn? What's going on here at the present moment for Capricorn? That's your recent past, which is almost like a full reading all on its own. You've been busy. Here's your Page of Pentacles. So you get an Ace of Pentacles, an opportunity knocks on the door, and you answer it. Or somebody comes towards you with it, or you want to bring this towards somebody else. I'm loving it, but you're definitely looking at that pentacle, you guys. This is brilliant. We got two clarifying cards for that Page of Pentacles. Thank you, Spirit. Could be another earth sign. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, as you know. And the Nine of Cups. This is going to, I don't know, whatever you're doing at the moment, you've got complete emotion, fulfillment and independence here. This is marvellous. And there's a Knight of Cups, getting busy with the people around, and a Page of Cups as well. Ooh, you're looking to approach somebody, or someone's looking to approach you with an offer of emotion, love, forgiveness, something. Look at that. Double air energy there. Air sign maybe. Could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Doesn't have to be. Anyway, look at this, Capricorn. We'll see what's going on with the three together here. Yeah, so Page of Pentacles, there's something here you're examining and you're thinking of approaching somebody else about it. You know, to give them a message about it or talk about it. Maybe it's to do with collaboration with others I just channeled. And meanwhile, you're feeling in this Nine of Cups energy at the moment. You're very, you know, mature and emotionally mature has come through there. This is fabulous. But it's that thing of feeling, you know, You're so emotionally secure within yourself. I love it. It's very emotional maturity came through there too. And the Knight of Cups, this could be you taking action on something. You're approaching somebody with a cup of love, or someone's coming towards you with a cup of love. It could be a water sign as well, of course. I have to mention that when we have cup energy, it's always the water signs: Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Interesting. There's a lot going on here though. But yeah, when you're feeling like you have all of this emotional stability within yourself, and that is often the time when you say to yourself, oh goodness, yeah, I wouldn't mind sharing this time with another. So maybe that's what's in mind here. And the Page of Cups, maybe there's somebody coming towards you at the same time. Anyway, you guys place those energies where they fit you and leave the rest, as I always say. So let's see, Capricorn. This is a very positive reading. I'm really liking it. Nine of Pentacles. There's your 2 nines. It's all about you at the moment, Capricorn. What's going on? Can we clarify 9 of Pentacles for Capricorn, please, Spirit? What have we got for Capricorn? 9 of Pentacles. They all want to come out now. Knock on the door. 9 of Pentacles, please, Spirit guides. What's the 9 of Pentacles for Capricorn? What's this one? Whoa. The Choice card. Confusion. Overwhelm, maybe. You have so many options, you don't know what to do. And the Sun. Guys, what in the world? This is amazing. And the Ace of Cups is at the back of the deck for you. I like the way this is progressing though. Look, your Pentacles energy. Recent past, Ace of Pentacles and a Queen of Pentacles. Present, Page of Pentacles. And the future is the 9 of Pentacles, financial or material independence. Clarified by the 7 of Cups. So you are confused about something, but the Sun is going to illuminate your path here, what it is you need to focus on. If there's something you want to invest in one of these cups here, but you can't make your mind up. This is the card of confusion when you see the 7 of Cups. And you're also wondering which one to trust, because there's a snake sticking out of him. Some of them look better than others, and some of them look a bit more sinister than others, but this is lovely. Yeah, it's like a you problem. And it seems to me the Sun is coming out here, and this is Leo energy, also a fire energy. And I love that. This is so gorgeous. Things are looking really bright for you guys on the horizon. This Sun is going to come in the future and illuminate your path here. Which one of these chalices or cups do you want to go for? And one of them, bear in mind, is a gift from God. Because look, you have the hand of God here with that Ace of Cups in it. And it's that angelic, beautiful, pure, honest love. Oh my God, guys, that is so beautiful for you. I don't know, there's nothing else to say, you guys. I'm going to leave it there. You're flying it. So thank you, Capricorn, for letting me, for sharing your energy with me. It's an absolute privilege today. You guys are having a good time and really nice problems. Yeah, you're on the flip side of shadow work and stuff, and I can feel it, like you're actually vibrating with good vibes. So I love you guys, and I'll see you again soon. Do check out my other videos on this channel for definite. There's loads of collective readings and also some just dedicated to yourselves, Capricorn. So do have a look, and I've mentioned as well in the description box below about another website, or not website, I keep saying that, another channel that I opened to support people daily with collective messages from Spirit for those in sobriety and recovery from addiction, because I'm in recovery program with the AA since October last year, and this is what I was guided to do by Spirit. So if you or someone you know might benefit, I'd really appreciate you passing it on. So I'll see you again soon, and let's get our Aquarius reading going and see what we have for them. So 155. Great. Should do it. Let me get the times in. Aquarius, let's have a look at you. So Aquarius, welcome into your reading, and if you're here before, welcome back, and if you're new, welcome in. If you've tuned in today and this is the first time seeing me, there's definitely a message here for you guys today, so let's tap into Spirit and see what they have for you guys today for Aquarius. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, please bring us through our messages today for Aquarius. What do they need to know? What do they need to hear for the highest good of all? Please and thank you. I will just split the deck here now. Ooh, this deck and its energy is bursting. There's something about you, Aquarius. Let's see what it is Spirit. What does Aquarius need to know? Past, present, and near future energy. Whoa. I think I got that one right. There we go. First card up, 5 of Swords. In the recent past there were battles, arguments, fights, tension, but it's 5. It was the end to tension and fights, and something had to change. It had gone so wrong. There was people walking away. What is this? It's that card there, isn't it? Yep, and the one under the deck. Okay. So this one, brilliant. Nice cards, Aquarius. Yes, I like all of this. I like it a lot. So your recent past, the end of conflict here, because you can see this guy is, that's you, picking up all these swords here after whatever wreckage was caused with fighting, bickering, arguments, tension, people flinging words around that they shouldn't be using towards one another, and everybody is hurt, and there's 2 people walking away here that were very hurt, and they left their swords after them, and you're picking them up, and they're your lessons you're going to carry forward with you to hopefully not have the same thing again. Page of Pentacles, earth sign. Maybe an offer coming through from an earth sign, a message coming through from an earth sign. Of something to do with like a material sort of offer, something to do with work or your home life or building something or creating a business, anything along those lines, something in the material world. So you get a message from somebody anyway, or you went towards somebody with this message. You have to place the energies where they fit you guys. That's up to you. Use your own discernment. And the Hanged Man, then, this is great. Getting a new perspective on something, and I think it's got to do with, you know, after your lessons that you've learned here with your 5 of Swords in the recent past, this is you also taking a time out after that to rest, to kind of integrate what you learned. The sun is coming up behind this Hangman's head, and it is a card of Pisces that may or may not be significant. Okay, this is good. I like it. Getting a new perspective, or trying to get your head wrapped around where things went wrong there as well in the recent past. And we also have you in this fabulous energy of the 9 of Cups. So this is somebody who is, you know, emotionally stable and very, you know, all by myself, I'm good in my own skin and very content. I love it. It's a very independent card when you see a 9 of anything. 9 of Cups, so yeah. So speaking about emotional intelligence as well. Yeah, this is gorgeous. Where are we at now in the present? Let's have a look at the present for Aquarius, please, Spirit. What have we got for Aquarius today? Aquarius. What have we got for Aquarius? I like this card here. The Queen of Wands, gorgeous. Yes, this is really beautiful. This is you looking very beautiful, or somebody else, maybe a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, fire energy with the Wands. Queen of Wands just oozes magnetism. She's got that passion, that drive, very magnetic. That could be you, or it could be somebody else you're looking at, male or female, but actually it's always a female, isn't it? Queen of Wands is always a female. Feminine energy, like really through and through. Page of Swords, getting clarity, a message of truth, maybe. Let's see, have we got another clarifier, please, for the Queen of Wands? Thank you, Spirit, for Aquarius today. What have we got for the Queen of Wands? I don't know. Whoops. The card just fell out. I don't know. We'll take it. Air energy. This is you, Aquarius. Sitting on your throne is the Queen of Air. I love it. And the 8 of... Yeah, this is about conversations, communication, for sure. There's a lot going on here. So there could have been a Queen of Wands coming towards you, or, you know, you were interacting with. So you'll know who this is in your life. It's female, a very feminine energy anyway, and looking really attractive and very magnetic. Somebody everybody wants to be around. Also, this person doesn't have to go and do fetching and carrying or running after things, people, places, things. They just are drawn to her. She doesn't do the running. She's got that kind of thing about her. Very boss-like energy, very fired up, driven, ambitious, courageous, you know, all of those things. Super powerful person. Could be a leader person in your life, I don't know. But this Page of Swords and this Queen of Swords, this is you, Aquarius, sitting on your throne of power in your Queen of Swords energy. And when you're in your Queen of Swords energy, you can be a bit cold. You can be, you know, versus this fire energy here. This is a really warm, you know. And this is the way the cards come out. So some truth has been spoken here. You're sitting in your truth, but you have your back to this person. That Queen of Wands. So I wonder, did you have to cut them off? Turn your back on them? Stand in your boundaries? Because that fire sign, or the person embodying that fiery sort of leadership, go-getter attitude, might have been too much for you, and you used this sword. Or they might have cut you off. Somebody cut somebody off here, I feel like. I don't know. Let's look at your potential outcome. I think this is your present energy though. Page of Swords. It's definitely some kind of messenger. Was it you delivered the message? Yeah. You gave a message to this Queen of Wands. And you told her that you were off ski. And off you go your way. And here you are sitting in your power. And you feel empowered by this. So you've spoken your truth and you're standing on your logic brain here. You really are. This is you being as, you know, powerful as you can in your actual power. And it's something maybe you've had to do for a long time. You know, this recent past thing here. There you are using your best energy, your air energy, your words. And this is exactly it. This perspective you've gained here from the past, from the challenges you've had. It's almost like you've mastered a skill here by bossing up to the Queen level. And now you're sitting in your throne of absolute power. And you are delivering to those that don't serve you. Somebody in fire energy or somebody in that fiery personality definitely was not serving you, and you're turning your back on it and you're going forward. It's like South Park, do you know, the way they're cardboard people. This one is stuck sitting here. So you've shocked the living daylights, it sounds like. Yeah, Spirit is helping here now again, the channeling. There's a lot of people shocked by your behaviour here. That this is what's going on. It's like it's been a long time coming, I'm feeling, you know. This is incredible. And this, look, something happened very fast. There was a big ass conversation and you came to it so quick. With this 8 of Wands, this is super fast. Maybe a lot of back and forth went on, but in the end you came out this way. In your Queen of Swords, absolutely triumphant. Wow. Holy God, guys. I've got a high-pitched ringing in my right ear. Spirit often give me signals like noises and things falling. Let's have a look. What's in the near future? Card of choice, of confusion. Can we clarify this 7 of Cups, please, for Aquarius, please, Spirit? What have we got for Aquarius? 7 of Cups. Get two clarifiers for you here. I think they're just presenting themselves. There's your energy, Aquarius. Look, Star card. She's got no flipping clothes on. Better put something on her. I really need to get markers. Holy God, guys, we'll try and cover up with this card for now. Aquarius, you've appeared in your own reading, and I love this. It's so strong. Look, Star card. This is you in your power with no top on, being bold. Well, you're not actually. This is you in your utter power. You know, the card of healing, of hope, of wishing upon a star. Something you've wanted for a long time. Like I said, this is like a past connection. Somebody from the past. It's this Queen of Wands. It's a long time coming, because look at these overflowing cups. Wow. There's a lot of going on between the water signs. It might be half Pisces in you, you know, the cusper thing. This is gas. 7 of Cups, clarified by the Star, and the 6 of Cups. So the 6 of Cups is a card of, you know, past life connections, ancestors, feeding your inner child. That's what it is. This is a wish. You're going after a wish at the moment. It's something you've been wishing for since childhood. And maybe it was to cut off this fire energy here. This is gas, and now you're feeling your options are wide open. You've got all this choice of where you can go with your love. You were putting all your investment maybe towards this Queen of Wands for so long you didn't know what you were wasting, and now it's like you've got surplus energy. Thank you, Spirit, and you're finding you can now choose to give this to your inner child that wasn't getting what they deserved when you were a child. And I love this so much. Oh, guys, very powerful stuff here. This is very transformative. You might have spent a lot of time in this suspended animation kind of mode. This is Pisces energy, yeah, so Aquarius, Pisces, Cuspers. And I am this side, so this is really intriguing me and also ringing a few bells. Whatever you've been doing in the past, it's brought you to this place now where you're sitting in your seat of power, able to be thoroughly clear with anybody coming your way. These are my boundaries, this is my rules, and this is the way it is. And nobody will dare come near you, because, you know, you'll knock them down with all those words you have. Try not to go too far, be too cold or too icy, or all those things. Try not to freeze people out as well with the sword. Totally, like forever. Unless it's absolutely necessary, you guys, because I know. I'm not saying anymore. This fiery energy versus air doesn't go well. I don't think so. Sometimes that air sign needs to put out that fire because it just can't be around it, and it's too much agitation. They do great. This is so funny, because it is along the line of something I'm going through lately. 7 of Cups. How you can choose where your emotions and your heart can go is what I'm getting from that, which is so beautiful. And sticking to your truth with these deep blues constantly in your lovely air energy. Now you can follow with hope. You've got hope in your heart, which didn't have for the longest time. And it is that thing of bringing balance back into your world, where everything's been unbalanced for too long. But this is in your near future, guys. You just wait. Set yourself up here for a new world where you're getting your wish come true. And look what's under the deck, and you get to see this. 3 of Cups. Card of celebration. Finally feeling that you're with people that you know. People that know you on the inside and on the outside. And I'm so proud of you, Aquarius. I'm going to cry. Hopefully not. But yeah, it's like freedom. That's all I have for you guys. Thank you so much for bringing forward your energy today. Aquarius, it's been an absolute pleasure. I hope this was helpful. And if anything resonated, please do comment below. Like, share, subscribe. Check out all my other videos on my channel. And there is a mention of another channel that I started a few weeks ago for people who are in recovery from addiction. give guidance from Spirit. I was guided by Spirit to create the channel to have readings and messages translated and brought through for people in recovery from addictions every single day. And if you or someone else would be interested in that, do pass it along. And I really appreciate you all. And I'll see you in the next reading, Aquarius. Congratulations. It's lifetime achievement here, I feel like. Keep going. You got this in the next reading. And the final reading, which you might want to hear as well, Aquarius. If you were the cusper, we're on to the final sign. It's the final countdown. We're going to Pisces. Okay, Pisces. I'm a Pisces and I'm a Pisces Aquarius cusper. Yes, so let's see what the Spirit have for you guys. We're going to clear the energy here. Calling in Spirit, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. Please oversee this active divination and bring us messages through for our Pisces collective today. Highest good of all. More shuffles. More shuffles. No, one more shuffle. So, Pisces, if you're new to this channel, it's the first time seeing me, there are definitely messages here for you guys today. So let's tap in and find out what they are, what you need to know today. At the time you're viewing this reading, all of my readings are timeless. And do check out my channel. There are other readings for the Pisces Collective. I do daily messages for Pisces, in fact. So do check some of those out because they are all timeless, as I said, and there are further collective readings, all signs readings as well for you to explore there. So let's go, Pisces, bring it on. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, bring us messages through of love, light, clarity, blessings and hope for the Pisces Collective today. In the recent past, we have King of Cups. Could be another water sign, could be you, feeling in your cups that you are king of your own emotions. Another water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So Pisces, show me your clarifiers for this King of Cups in the recent past. Let's be having it. What have we got for Pisces, please, Spirit? Knock on the door. Pisces is on. The Hermit card. Ooh, this one wants to do a twist. And a broken heart. Oh no. Recent past Pisces. Oh. Got the 9 of Cups at the back of the deck. Talks about, you know, happy and independent energy here. 9s always talk about self, so independent. This is gas. Happy, emotional stability. All by yourself. Very emotionally mature. Wow. You're sitting kind of proud and independent, you know. You've got that sort of sense of contentment within you. I love it. Recent past, King of Cups. Male or female. This is somebody who's very tender, very loving, just like you. Could have been you feeling like you're in your power in the recent past, sitting in your king, in your throne. Male or female.